It's been like over a year since I made a video and uploaded it. For once, it's actually not raining when I'm doing this, and as you can see, the balcony I have undertook redoing it. The only thing left is to add some rails, and part of that is I need some 16-foot 4x4s that the store didn't have today. You can see the trailer parked out there. So I gotta go find them somewhere else and finish this so that can be completed. But anyway, my last video was tearing up the south wall and the west wall. I recently tore up the whole layout and have redone it for a number of different reasons. And I'll kind of give an overview of all that and everything else that's taken place. Basically, I needed more curve track and I needed specific diameter curve track. I had some, but I needed some of the other diameters that are well, not diameters, radiuses that were available. So I ordered what I needed. Ended up with a little extra to be able to do just in case, and went to work rebuilding the layout with better curves, because like part of my problem is like these reefers, they did not like the layout, and they're not even a big car. They didn't like a lot of my curves or the design. So I knew over a couple or period of a couple months, I kind of was like, I need to take the whole layout apart and redo it. So that's what I did. And I'm still kind of testing and got stuff to do. I'm going to kind of cover what I did for each section, which will probably be a bunch of different videos. So another part of redoing the layout is I figured out a design for a Y, and I wanted to incorporate that in the layout. That would give me a way to turn around locomotives or specific cars, whichever, because without a Y, I'd have to pick up stuff by hand and turn it around, and obviously I didn't want to do that. So I built the Y. It kind of sat around, and then I started expanding out with this bench work that's kind of thrown together with kind of wood I had lying around that I could use to make it do it on the cheap, basically. So I had the Y in here on the other layout, and then it worked like it was supposed to, but I knew from the other issues I talked about that I wanted to pull the layout apart and redo it. So the back section, or the south wall here, has been greatly expanded, and I'll come back to that probably in another video and talk about it for how I'm going to do that. So I'm going to start with the east wall. These shelves didn't really change much. The lead there for the entering the yard is still on this side. I had this crossover and this crossover next to each other, but I have spread them out to be more realistic. So this one is right before the entrance here, and over here this one is for the lead to this yard. Another big thing that I did is that's the original corner piece for the shelf. I laid that on a bigger piece of plywood, traced out what I needed, and cut out a new corner piece. I also then went and got a wider board for this lower shelf and put that in, which it allowed me to do this right here, which is to move the switch down to enter the yard over here onto this part of the wall. And if you ever seen in my other videos, I just kind of had a track going across this gap. Well, I built a lift out basically, Now I still have more to do with this. I need to make the track, kind of mount the track in place for the on this side, and the sections in the middle. That way I can actually lift it out and not have to flex the track to take it out. Currently it's just in there like you would put the track together. But eventually the plan is to come back and make the lift out a true lift out, where I can just lift it out, and the track on each side will stay in place, and then the track on the lift out will be attached to the lift out, and basically allow me to pick it out to be able to go out onto the balcony. So that's kind of an overview of the layout itself, and the northeast corner and the east wall coming around into the north wall. I'll cover all this later in other videos. The main things left to do is I'm still testing, like running my trains over the track everywhere to look for dead spots. I know I have one over there from where I have rail gaps, or not rail gaps. I put in double insulating joiners to make a for how I have the power run. I need to put back in all of my stationary decoders. They're all pulled out, so I had to walk around and manually throw my switches. I don't even know where I have those. I think they're all stored in that box right there. So I ended up getting a bunch of DS64s. So I have quite a few of those now, which I like those better than the DS74s for how you can add the address. I would originally have planned to have buttons on a fascia to have that ability, but these switches already have a manual control, so I'm not going to do that. And that makes it easier that DS64s work, give me the control I want to do, what I want to do. So I don't need 74s, and I don't like how 74s take the numbers to assign an address to them. So I got on a kick and found a bunch of DS64s, and I have over 5 of them. I don't know how many, I can't remember, but they're on a box right now. They're kind of pre-wired, and they've been factory reset to add back in. So that's probably one of the next things, or something I need to do. I was actually running trains earlier, and I found that I probably am going to move this stuff down this way and shorten this end of the yard, so that I can lengthen that section back there for those that back yard there. So anyway, keep an eye on other videos talking about, I'm just going to kind of do a little series about each section of the layout and what I did for that section, and go over if I'm going to do anything else, or what I'm going to change, or what needs to be done to it. But anyway, thanks for watching, and have a good one.